Hello there, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. We are here in the Dalish camp in the Brazilian forest with our elven mage Idris. We have Sten, who's got a fancy new suit of armor after last episode because he leveled up. We've got our Mabari Warhound Elba, and we are along with Morrigan as well. We just got through wrapping up some quests that we had were doing in the Brazilian forest, in the heart of the forest, by getting an acorn for discount Treebeard from Lord of the Rings, and we met a weird hermit mage guy person who we were able to swindle out of that acorn, and we also met with Denila, one of the elves that turned into a werewolf, and we had to bring back that tough news for the husband, so we see this guy again. Well, maybe we just need to give him a pelt or something.
There's nothing more for us to speak of. Go away.
Alright, look, if you'll just listen.
No. Leave me be.
Alright, fine. Alright, well, we tried. But we got through all that, so we're going to go back out into the wilds. Is this the right way? Yes, the Brazilian forest. We need to go this way. And because we turned in the acorn to the Grand Oak, we were given, I guess, a bit of his bark or something that is going to let us pass through the forest without angering the rest of the Ents, or the tree people, basically. The ancient Sylvan spirit trees, or whatever. Yes, I'm using a lot of Lord of the Rings terminology. No, I don't care. Get over it. But so we need to go back down that way, and we could go up north through the north exit to the east, but I think we're just going to go ahead and go down and take this southern route. That's the one we're familiar with. Oh, right, we were going to also come back here and check to see if there was anything that we could talk to this guy about, because we have a quest marker
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
Right, because, I don't know why, it just says to come here as part of Nature of the Beast. Find a way past the magical barrier in the forest. Okay, maybe that's, basically what we did. So that's fine. I don't know why it still has the marker over there, but we should now have the item required to do that. So, yes, we are venturing forth. So let's put this thing to the test. On top of it being able to supposedly go past the magical barrier, I imagine it's also... I think it's supposed to allow us to not aggro these things, but I'm going to quick save there just to be sure. Nope, Wild Sylvans. It still gets those angry at us. That's strange. Okay, so I'm actually am going to reload. I don't like to reload too often, because I want to roll with, the choices that we make. But in that situation, I was doing a little bit of a science experiment. Doing a little science, so I think it's justified. But actually, we need to go this way. The Grand Oaks branch allows you to pass the barrier. Oh. Oh. Boy. This doesn't look good. They're not attacking us, like straight off the bat.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
Oh boy. This is not good. Look, I want to know why you attacked me last time.
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
Look, why do you call the Dalish treacherous? You attacked them.
And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Alright. Well, so much for diplomacy. Let's do Mind Blast. Let's get Morrigan. I need you to cast Frost Weapons so that Sten can have Frost Weapons. You, now Sten, what should we have you do? We could do Taunt. Powerful Swings. Sunder Arms. Let's go ahead and have him pull aggro and taunt. And Elba. Let's go ahead and have you charge Swift Runner. Perfect. We've got people stunned. This is fine. Now I'm going to have Idris put the walking bomb on Swift Runner. And now we're going to move away a little bit. Perfect. Now Sten's got everybody on him, basically. What does Indomitable do? Do sheer force of will? Yes, slight increase to attack damage. Let's do that. Yes. And now let's have Elba do the Dread Howl. Alright, we got a little bit of stun. Oh, we got several stunned. Perfect. So Idris should still be focusing on Swift Runner. Let's do a freeze. Perfect. This is great. This is exactly what I wanted. Swift Runner's about to die. And we might actually need to get her to do this. Oh, gosh. Okay. I'm assuming that was Witherfang. Just throwing that out there, it seems like that might be Witherfang. Where did they go? Did they go this way? Well, regardless, they're not here anymore. I feel like we should press on this way and see what's in here. Onyx Demon Statuette. Small statue of a demon carved out of onyx. Well, it's a gift, so okay, I guess we can take it. Don't know who would want it. What's on this gravestone? The air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Leave it alone. Okay. Oh, some chests, and it's locked. Locked. Yeah, we really need to have a rogue with us, don't we? I'm going to drop a quick save, because I guess we just keep going, pressing on this way. There's a gatekeeper. What happened to the other werewolves? Hello?
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
I mean, alright, if people are just gonna keep fighting, then whatever, but I guess it was hard to, because that cutscene made it seem like they ran back off this way. Like, we cut us off back here and they went forward, instead of cutting us off here and then they retreated back, is what it it's kind of seeming like now, but when we are actually like doing the cutscene made it seem like they retreated this way. But I don't know where they would be going necessarily, because all that's that way are those wild Sylvans. And we've explored everything else, because there's the hermit clearing and all that stuff. So I don't think there's anything else to do but to press forward, gather our party and venture forth, as it were. I could go back to that gravestone up here and disturb it, because now that there's 2 different ancient tombstones, that is a bit curious, isn't it? And maybe we'll just mark that as something that we can do later on. But for now, let's go ahead and gather our party and venture forth. Okay. Let's open the door. And behind door number 1, we have quite the fortress, don't we?
The ruins certainly look Tevinter, but are filled with elven trappings. How very odd.
Yeah, tell us more about that, Morgan. Can you?
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Okay, never mind. You can't tell us a whole bunch of stuff. Take that, why not? That was the other thing I probably should have done while we were in camp, is do some selling of our loot. Light coming in. Ah, fantastic atmosphere here.
These beasts are...
Alright, some werewolves. There's a door that way. That looks like a door, doesn't it? That looks like a secret door. Anyways, we got some werewolves to fight. Let's go ahead and trap one here. There we go. There we go, that's going fine. And while that one's still stunned, perfect.
Yes.
Easy peasy. This definitely looks like a door. Ooh, I found a secret door. Haha, that's what I thought. I thought that's what it looked like. What do we have behind it? Some piles of bones. Darmisu? I mean, I can't use that. Darkspawn mace, and our inventory's full. Great. This is fantastic. This is why we should have done some inventory management back at the base, shouldn't it? So let's go ahead and make some health poultices then. That's all we can make there. That's fine. We can make some poisons, venom, and deathroot extract. Weapons coated in this mild poison deal additional nature damage and may stun the target, inflict a penalty to movement speed. Ooh, let's do the deathroot extract then. That's quite nice, isn't it? Can I expand? I can expand it this way. Can we use the deathroot extract on Sten. No, it cannot. That's a bummer. Oh, but what we are gonna want to do is, let's see here. Morgan has a injury. Let's go ahead and have her use an injury kit, and you need to use several, my dude. Does it only take order one? Yeah, he's got to do another one, but he can't yet. Alright, alright. We'll wait around then. That doesn't help our other situation of having a lot of stuff. Let's see, can we get rid of anything? Everybody's equipped with accessories, so that's not going to help us alleviate any space issues. Enchanted dagger. This is just iron, though, so it's a tier 1. It's actually not that good. So let's go ahead and destroy that. Oak branch. Blackened heartwood staff is good as a tier 1. Oak branch is a tier 4? Why have I been sleeping on this? I'll take that, yes. I think that was that must have been the branch that the tree gave us. Well, that's good. Alright. Well, we'll definitely take that for sure. Let's see here. Pile of filth. Blank vellum. Don't really know why we'd want that. So they definitely came from this way. But I'm curious what's behind the door in front of us. Let's see if we can find out. All roads, it seems like, leads down somewhat. Although that's collapsed and doesn't lead anywhere. This leads down. And it looks like there's some loot in this rubble. Take that. Spiders. Okay, so spiders are this way. I don't like that very much. I heavily dislike spiders. And I heavily dislike the spiders in this game, because they are freaky. They are really freaky. They aren't too bad, but they aren't exactly great either. Poison spit, that's okay. Oh, God. Uh-oh. I thought we got stuck there for a second. What do we have? More bones. I don't really need a leather helmet. We'll leave that.
Very well.
Cocoon. I don't really know if there's a use for those blank vellums aside from selling. And another locked chest. We really messed ourselves over by not having a rogue with us. That's what you get for not taking Liliana with you, I guess. Dalish gloves? Well, we're at capacity once more, so that's not really going to help us out.
As you say.
Can't go that way. What's in this cocoon? More deep mushrooms. So it definitely seems like this is the kind of inventory system and encumbrance system I don't enjoy that much. It's like a lines based thing. So we're at 80 out of 80 capacity, right? But it's not based off of weight. And I am fine with encumbrance systems and weight systems in games and RPGs when there's a weight attached to it and it's not basically line items, because it makes a lot of sense to me that, oh, it's going to be easier to walk around with 50 bottles of potions than it's going to be walking around with 3 sets of heavy chainmail in your bag. That makes a lot of sense to me. But when it says that we're maxed out, we have max capacity, but we can still pick up more health potions and all that stuff. And so in order to get more room, it's not like, oh, okay, well, I guess I can drop this this heavy chainmail because I don't really need it, and that'll free up a lot of space. No, that only frees up one space. That doesn't really do anything in the long run, which just kind of sucks. And heavy chainmail is tier 3. Leather helm is tier 2, so let's go ahead and destroy that. Don't really need that. I don't want to get rid of those. We can get rid of the braid for the Mabari. Only one. See, these 20 firebolts take up the same amount of room in our inventory as this elf flight arrow, this singular elf flight arrow. And that just doesn't make sense to me, and it hurts my brain a little bit, and I like weight-based encumbrance systems a lot better than item-based. If that makes any sense. But let's go ahead and make some double-baked Mabari Crunch. And that should get us 75. Alright, so we freed up 5 slots in our inventory that I'm sure we're going to fill quite quickly. There's one already. We explore everything from this way? No. Because there's something this way.
Of course.
That's leather helm. Oh. My bad. I just went down the wrong hallway. We need to go this way. Down this. Did you hear that? Elbow, was that you? Oh, gosh. I didn't like the sound of that. Yeah, the game is saving it, too. That's never a good sign. Oh. Is it too late to turn back? No? It's not too late. What is that sound? It's also really loud too, so it came over my headphones super loud. Oh no, we triggered a trap. Ow. And once again, we don't have a rogue to sort of deal with that. This is not looking good. Ow! What is that? Is that a dragon? That is a dragon. Oh boy, we're dead. We're dead, aren't we? This is not good. This is not good. Let's see. Can we freeze it? Yeah, this is so not good. Maybe we shouldn't have gone this way. Yeah, we definitely should not have gone this way. Holy cow. This is so not good.
Your time to die!
We've made a little bit of a dent, but not much. I fear this is still going to end in some tragedy. And Elba's down. Good. This is good. This is so good.
Now you die.
Alright, we've got it frozen. This is good. Let's try to just hit it with everything that we've got now. I'm definitely going to need more magic. So, let's take not a lesser, let's take a full-on Lyrium potion. I'm going to need you, Sten, to take on another healing poultice. And can I get you a pommel strike too? I'll get you doing pommel strike. Alright. Now, Morrigan. I'll do lightning. I might sacrifice you going up to do one of those mind points.
I will not.
Uh-oh. Sten is down. This is not going to be good. It's only a matter of time now. Can we get a paralysis cliff over here? Trap triggered. Okay, it's paralyzed. Perfect. We might actually pull this thing out. We might actually survive this. I thought the growls were definitely more indicative of something like, I don't know, the werewolf stuff that's going on, and not necessarily a dragon.
Yes.
Grasp again. Oh, it didn't get it. Alright, what do we have here? Threaten, you're still doing well. Let's just top you up with a potion. Why not? And you can't do anything. I am going to take Idris in, and we're going to do the Mind Blast. Mind Blast. That didn't do anything. Great. I'm going to use potion. Ooh, and that blasted him away back. Oh, we're so close. Come on, come on. What do I have? Winter's Grasp. Get him.
We have done well.
Whew. Ow. Ow.
It will be done.
I can't believe we did that. Woo. We just survived an attack with a dragon. That was pretty cool, gotta admit. Although I'm definitely now very convinced that we went the wrong way, and we shouldn't be going this way. Am I going to have learned my lesson? Absolutely not. We are going to continue on. Take the Silver Chalice, why not? Yeah, we're going to have to do inventory management again. I know. Novice Hail Rune? I'll take it. I don't see any more sparkles. Okay. If there's another dragon, though, we probably should turn around, because we don't need to be fighting a dragon. We have no freaking business fighting a dragon. Lower level? There's a lower level to it. Dragon Horde. Oh! Would you look at that? 19 gold. Yes. This is great. A tier 7 bow. All of this stuff. Let's see. How much can we take? Okay, there's quite a bit that we can't take, but this is fine because we can get rid of some stuff. I am not above getting rid of some of these things. Yeah, let's get rid of the corruptor agents. We can buy more of that. We can buy more of the distillation agent. We can buy more trap triggers. We can honestly buy more flasks. I don't even need the flasks, honestly. We're going to get rid of the fire bolts, because I think the rest of this is much more tantalizing than some of that stuff. We only have one Lyrium potion left, which isn't great. Helm of the Deep. I'm trying to just think of what else I can get rid of. I don't want to get rid of any of the gifts. Frost Rock? Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of the Frost Rock. And the Fire Crystal, I guess. I feel like these things are going to be things that we're going to be able to find again. Demonic Ichor. Yeah, let's get rid of it. And now can we take everything? Yes, we can. Falondine, friend of the what? What did that say? The items? Harvard's Aegis? No. Oh, goodness gracious. We're definitely not going to find... Oh, Falondine, friend of the dead, the guide. Oh, Falondine Lethanivir, friend of the dead, guide my feet, calm my soul, lead me to my rest. In ancient times, the people were ageless and eternal, and instead of dying, would enter an ethereal, or Uthenera, the long sleep, and walk the shifting paths beyond the veil with Falondine and his brother Dithamen. Those elders would learn the secrets of dreams, and some returned to the people with newfound knowledge. But we quickened and became mortal. Those are the people who passed, walked with Falondine into the beyond and never returned. They took counsel with Dithamen, and their passage, his wisdom was lost, for it went with them into the beyond also, and never came to the people. Then Finharel caused the gods to be shut away from us, and those who passed no longer had Falondine to guide them. And so we learned to lay our loved ones to rest with an oaken staff, to keep them from faltering along the paths, and a cedar branch to scatter the ravens named Fear and Deceit, who were once servants of Dithamen, now without a master. As told by Gesharel, keeper of the Ralafaran clan of the Dalish Elves. Interesting. And we got a chest that we can't unlock. Well, I think we got a pretty good haul from that. Let's go ahead and go to the lower levels then. And maybe we'll surprise them by going through the back door. Now what's
Beware,
this?
these creatures can be unpredictable.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we are definitely in the wrong place.
Very well.
We definitely shouldn't be here, I don't think.
This will not have taken as long as it did. You should have fled!
Very well.
Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. We've got quite a few people coming. This is not good. Devouring skeleton. We'll do a good stun there. I think we're going to need to turn around, because I think we are definitely way out of our depths in what we need to be doing.
I will not fall!
Off me and you help me.
Now you see true power!
It's your time to die.
As you say.
Okay.
Of course.
It's a bummer because we've come this far, though. Ooh, what was this? Darmasan, a tier 4. That's pretty nice. Tier 1. Is that going to be better than what Morgan has? Tier 3. No, it's not. So then, let's get rid of this.
Yes.
Take it. This is going to be really bad when we find another boss and get to the end of things and are not going to have any room for anything, isn't it? Although sometimes these games will have like a bit of a cheat code where you can kind of get more than you actually should be able to by already having it capacity, and then if you get something because of a quest, it'll just put it in your inventory and it'll take you like over the limit. Oh, good. This is great. Can we use one of our acid flasks? I'm curious. Ow. Not good. Come on, guys, attack people. Those guys are stunned now. Let's do this.
This will not end well.
Oh, I also just noticed that we had a level up that we haven't gone through, so let's go ahead and do that. Idris has a level up. Perfect. Okay, so we can level up our willpower or our magic. Deeper mana pool. We definitely need that. I think we're going to do everything into willpower. And we can get another spell. Earthquake. I don't know if I really want Earthquake or if I'm going to spend some more in here. The caster erects a telekinetic barrier around a target who becomes completely immune to damage for the duration of the spell but cannot move. Friendly fire possible. So that is another kind of, basically a stun in a sense. Ooh, Inferno. We don't have fire, do we? Shock. Damaging all targets in the area. Let's go ahead and get shock. That would be nice. Stuck in webs. You know, I want to turn back, but at the same time, I feel like we've delved too deep already to turn around. Hello there, ghostly boy. This is not good. What are we doing here? When are we gonna learn?
Mummy? Mummy, no matter, son.
Calm down. Tell me who you are, child.
Mummy! Mummy! Mummy!
Look, whoever you're looking for isn't here anymore. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is not good.
Be on our guard.
Alright. Can we just attract everybody here into the center and do a nice little stun? You can also do a little Mind Blast, and you can do one of these. Let's just do as much of a stun blast thing as we possibly can. And also, we need to move this down here. Move everything over by one. I'm gonna pop one of these guys in the middle with one of the walking bombs, and then can I do this? Oh boy, Sten's down. That's not good. Hello. Got a good shock there. That did pretty good. I'm gonna need to probably scratch that guy. Oh goodness, this is not good. Not good at all. Mabari needs to take a treat to heal. I'm taking a health poultice. This is fine. I need to have you on there. Go ahead and get him before I You don't have Mind Blast ready yet either. Okay, my Winter's Grasp is almost ready. Shambling Skeleton is almost down. Come on now. Alright, I need another poultice. Healing poultice. Now, can I get these two? And she's got no mana. Take a potion. And... Alright. Whew. We got through that. Good grief.
It will be done.
Note to self, next time when we enter a dungeon,
As you say.
let's not get cute and go some way that the enemies that clearly weren't.
Of course.
Ash Warrior Axe, Tier 2. I don't need any of that. Good grief. Charred Corpse. I mean, just money. We'll take that. That's fine. Another locked chest. At some point, we'll probably have to just come back out here with a rogue and unlock all the chests we weren't able to last time. That is assuming that we can actually come back here. A tablet? And a fancy scroll. Okay, I can't take the fancy scroll. I can, though, if I get rid of the Swift Salve. Yeah, so we'll take that. A carved elven tablet. Let's see what that says. A new quest, the Elven Ritual. The Elven Ritual. Complete the ancient ritual. The earthen tablet you recovered is covered in writing, perhaps elven? Most of the lettering is faded, making it indecipherable. There are numerous pictographs, however, which seem to indicate some kind of cleansing ritual to perform prior to honoring the dead. The first pictograph depicts a filled earthen jug being placed on an altar. The second shows an elf kneeling before the altar and praying. The third shows an elf taking a single sip of water from the jug. The fourth shows the elf emptying the remainder of the water in the jug into a pool. The last shows an elaborate doorway, perhaps opening or closing? It is unclear which. So for that would be a note, yes? A carved elven tablet. The 4 panels reproduced here appear to be a part of a much larger mural. Okay, so it's just describing everything that we just read in there, so I'm not going to read that again. So there's some kind of ritual that we can do. And another open door. Surely, this dungeon ends at some point, right? Did we miss a segment over here? Maybe not. It might have been crumbling. Oh gosh, I feel like we shouldn't be here. is this? A fountain? That's can't unlock. Is this where the ritual is supposed to be done? The water in the pool appears cool and clean. It is refreshed from some internal source, perhaps magically. Submerged in the water is what appears to be a small earthen jug. Let's leave the pool alone. I don't want to do anything that I shouldn't do. What did the quest say? First pictograph depicts a filled earthen jug being placed on an altar. So we need to take the jug. The second shows an elf kneeling before the altar and praying. The third shows an elf taking a single sip of water from the jug. Is there an altar? Up here, maybe? I wouldn't consider that necessarily the altar. I mean, this whole thing looks like an altar. That's the altar. Okay. Alright, so we need to take the jug.
As you say.
Let's take the earthen jug. Take the jug out of the pool. It is made of clay and appears to be none the worse for its long submersion. Fill the earthen jug with water. You dip the jug into the water until it fills up completely. And now we're going to leave the pool alone. And so now we need to come over here and kneel before the altar and pray. I don't know exactly what I need to be praying. And then taking a single sip of water. Alright. Let's give this a shot. Kneel before the altar and pray. The altar is plain and covered in a thin layer of dust. Numerous carvings cover its surface, but most are eroded beyond legibility. Alright, let's kneel. Now that we've done that, let's pour water from the earthen jug. Place the filled earthen jug on top of the altar. Wait. Did I do that wrong? Did I need to put the thing on there first? Examine the earthen jug. Leave the altar alone. Third. Ah, yes, okay. So let's go ahead and try this again. Examine the earthen jug. Let's go ahead and take it. Let's leave the altar alone. Okay, do we still have water in it? We should still have water in it, right? First, let's start all the way over. Let's dump the water of the jug back into the pool. I'm not going to get this wrong here. I don't want to anger the spirits. So let's go ahead and fill the earthen jug with water. It's filled up completely. Let's leave the pool alone. Now, let's go over to the altar, and we need to place it on the altar first. See, place the filled earthen jug on top of the altar. Now we need to kneel before the altar and pray. You kneel before the altar and pray, touching your forehead to the ground as depicted on the tablet. You feel a sense of rightness and approval around you. Okay, good to know. The spirits approve. Now, we need to examine the jug. And we need to take a single sip of water from the jug. You carefully take a sip from the water in the jug and then replace it on the altar. Now we can take the earthen jug and leave the altar. And now pour the rest of the water back into the pool. Yep, dump the water in the jug back into the pool. Slowly, you spill the water out of the jug and back into the pool. As soon as the jug is empty, it suddenly shatters, the pieces falling into the pool. And that's opened. What do we have here? That is a spirit. Hello? I don't like the way this looks. This is not going to be good, is it? Mace Viridium, Tier 4. We don't have any room right now. Let's go ahead and freeze them. Alright, guys, attack them. Please. Just a couple archers, no big deal. Right, we did never get rid of the rest of Sten's injuries, so let's go ahead and take an injury kit for him. And now we're going to need to wait. Actually, let's just go over to
Say
him,
what you must.
and let's move the injury kits down here. Why don't we? Go ahead and take another one. And how many more do you have? You got one more. And Elba doesn't have any. Perfect. Had to drop a quick save because I have a bad feeling about this.
Viran Salanon, Ranala Foros. Nay, Garan Sedale, Garan!
You need help? Are you lost here, spirit?
Iramelashal, Iramelashal!
Oh, goodness. And attacking again. Oh, man, there's a lot of combat in this game. I kind of forgot how much combat there can be sometimes. Well, I think it's balanced by plenty of talking at different points. We've definitely had some time where we've talked a lot. So there's a shade and a greater shade. If we defeat this one, is that, you know, going to be good for defeating that one? I just don't know. And I don't think Winter's Grasp did anything. It did, actually. Oh, we've got another shade behind us. This is not good. I feel like it's going to be helpful to focus on this shade. Just got a feeling about that.
I am your
Chain lightning. Ow! Ow! This is really, really not good. Sten is in dire straits. He needs to use a health poultice yesterday. Elba needs a Mabari Crunch. And, yeah, I think everybody needs to take a health potion, actually.
Let's finish.
You do have Mind Blast. Let's go ahead and do the Mind Blast. Perfect. What is happening? Our weakness? Can I not cast anything? Why can't I cast anything? Sten's back in trouble. Of course he is. Let's actually get him a health poultice first. Let's do the pommel strike if we can. And then let's get back over here to Idris. let's do your sparks here. Man, this person's got a lot of health. And we still got a whole other greater shade that hasn't even taken any sort of damage. This is great. Alright, now Sten is one-on-one, which is fine, but let's go ahead and have him there. Let's also have Elba on that one as well, and we'll keep Morrigan focusing on this shade with us. I like that plan. We're out of magic. Experience potion. Alright, now it's just the greater shade. And Sten is not doing well. Again, take a potion, dude. Take a potion. There we go. Alright, we survived that. Okay. Another one of those. And because we have another one of those in our inventory, we are able to take that. What do we have here? Juggernaut plate armor. Holy cow. Let's take that. Uthanera. The Mage's Treasure? Find the Mage's Treasure. You have recovered one of a set of 4 items hidden by a Tevinter mage. The others are buried with several Tevinter generals out in the forest. Ah, so that's probably what all of that stuff is about, huh? That being culture and history. Uthanera. To the ancient elves who existed during the time of Arlathan, Uthanera was an act of reverence. Elves did not age. They were not immortal, but they did not suffer from deterioration of mind or body. They suffered only from a deterioration of the spirit. It did not happen often, but the oldest of the elves were said to reach a point where they became weary of life. Memories became too much to bear, and rather than fade into complacency, they voluntarily stood aside to let newer generations guide their people. Uthanera means the long sleep, in which the elder would retire to a chamber that was 1 part bed and 1 part tomb. To great ceremony from all the extended family, the elder would succumb to a slumber from which they would not wake for centuries, and often never. In time, the body would deteriorate and the elder would die in truth. All the while, family would continue to visit the chamber to pay respect to one who made such a great sacrifice. With the arrival of humans and the quickening of elven blood that ensued, the practice of Uthanera began to fade. When Arlathan fell, it ceased forever. From What Has Passed by Hassandriel, Lord of Halam Shiral. Alright, so I'm assuming that's what all those other, like, gravestones around are for. And it now looks like, finally, we are done with this. Well, no, actually not, because it looks like there's some ways to go down south. So I thought we were going to be finally done with this part of the dungeon, but it doesn't look like it. Let's see what this sarcophagus has in it. Although that armor looks really nice. That would be very nice on Sten, wouldn't it? But cannot use it yet. Heavy chainmail. Right now he's got the best things on that he can. So down south, I think? Yes, down south is where we haven't been yet. And I am anticipating more fights, of course. Come on then, come close. Mind blast you.
This will not end. Very well.
Oh no, our inventory is full. We can't take lyrium potions. Which is not good. We definitely need to rectify that, don't we? There we go.
Spirits, we must be on our guard.
Okay, more. More skeletons. Come on, skeletons. That was a nice one. Look at all that. We got another level up. Somebody else leveled up. It looks like Morgan leveled up, which is fine. Oh, and we're stuck.
Yes.
Quartz? No. Oh, we might have quartz. No, we don't. Alright, so we're just going to get rid of that. Let's go ahead and level up Morgan. Let's go ahead there, and then... Ooh, she can get a new skill. Extra combat training, poison making, survival, trap making, stealing. That's not lockpicking, though, is it? I feel like Morgan would be good at survival. Yes, let's do sleep for Morgan's spell. Perfect.
Yes.
Don't need another wooden shield. We don't use the one that we have in our inventory already. That'll be the next thing to get deleted if we need to. So is this going to loop around at all, or are we just going to have to go all the way back? Oh gosh. There's more enemies already around here. Come on. Come on, skeletons.
Begin the onslaught.
Nice mind blast there, Morgan. I've got another one for you guys. There we go.
There is no hope for you now.
Nice little level up for Elba as well. So we've gotten a good bit of stuff here. I'm fine if we don't take the chainmail, but we've done some good leveling up. Let's get you some constitution there. Combat training, shred. Let's do that. No, I don't need any of that. I imagine this is also going to be a dead end down here. That's fine. It's in the
Very well.
Right. Okay. Big room time. It looks like we're going to have a big encounter.
Spirit, we must be on.
Oh gosh, and we triggered a trap. That's not great. This isn't good. But this is really not good. Ow. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. Oh, goodness. This is not good. Here, take another health. Oh, boy. Yeah, this was not a good idea. We really messed up with that. We really pulled a bit of a Leroy Jenkins there, didn't we?
I am your death.
This is really not good. I can't really do anything here. And there we go. Okay, well, we quick saved. I think this is our first actual full death, isn't it? Well, we're going to reload and see how we might be able to get through that differently. It's this big room here. That's all that's left. Let's see. Can we drag them over here?
It will be done. Very well.
I am your death.
Yep, nope, there goes all the traps. And we're already on fire and everything. Yeah, this is really not good. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and reload that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so guys, you just have to trust me on this here. You really just have to trust me on this here, but I think the only thing that lies behind that door is certain death, and I don't really want to die like that, so I think we need to turn around and go back the way we came, okay? Okay. Follow me.